sure she should marry you.
Really? She seems fine to me.
I can tell something's wrong. She isn't talking as much. And our waitress this morning had really bad highlights, and she didn't say anything. And you know how sensitive Lena is to bad highlights.
That's totally true.
My guess is she's unhappy about the murder mystery thing, which I knew she wouldn't be that into.
You did?
Yeah, but I thought it would be a great cover. Because I also know, as much as she hates murder mysteries, she loves surprises. And I have a really big one planned.
Yeah. You do?
My groomsmen and I are planning a little something that's more Lena once a murder mystery is solved. There'll be glitter, penises, cake, even a striptease.
Oh.
By me.
Wow. You know Lena really well.
Why would you think I did know Lena?
No reason.
Did Lena say that? That I didn't know her? Is that why she's been acting so weird? That's it, isn't it?
No, I know that said something.
What?
I told Lena that I had doubts about your compatibility because of our kind of awkward conversation.
That conversation was awkward because you were asking me all these strange questions, and I was trying to be polite because I wanted to make a good impression on my fiance's overprotective friend. Whatever. I'll see you at the park.
Well,
Yeah, looks like Danny does bring the drama after all. Prepare friends for a night of history, drama, and some very fine acting.
Oh no! Ladies and gents, chaps and birds, of most dismaying news, Ignacio de Lorenzo wants to build the most celebrated matador in all of España, an honored guest of our host, the Duke. Has been found dead in the manor.
but there is someone else who's seen him. Aneshka.
She didn't. Krishna overheard Aneska saying that no one was there. You were alone. Oh, good. You're together. Hopefully not trashing me at a bachelor party.
Of course not.
I wouldn't say of course.
Danny, stop.
I'm sorry, I'm mad.
Danny, I overstepped.
She was trying to break us up.
No, she wasn't. I asked Jane if she thought we should get married. It's not true. It's not. Carl is real, and this is one of your lies.
He's not.
He has blue eyes, has a peppered beard, and he uses an inhaler.
This is your mind playing tricks on you.
No! I don't believe you.
I don't believe this. You don't want to marry me? Lena,
Carl! Carl!
answer.
Please, Carl, answer!
You turned your internet off.
No? What should I do?
Just message Adam. See if we got it.
We haven't always seen eye to eye. I trust you. So I'm asking you to tell me the truth.
Because it won't tell me on here if he's joined or not.
Aneshka?
No. He's gonna be fine in a
Sorry,
minute.
Doctor.
Uh.
There is
He's
no one
offline
there.
a minute.
Carl, say something.
Well, it doesn't matter if I'm real to her.
Alright,
It's you.
You hear that? Right?
done that one, so
Aneshka, come on. He's
time
right here.
attacks.
Okay, we can hold up the. Hello to you, Carl. I am loving your sweater.
He's right over here and he's wearing a t-shirt.
Okay. You just tell me what I see.
No, I
problems on Facebook, so decided to come on YouTube and Twitch. It's a little bit faster, just the delay and just Facebook deciding to shut streams down. So at the moment we're currently on Twitch and YouTube. Overcook that. Slight penalty.
Ah, friends, our Jane has been through. When Jane Lorena Villanueva was 14 years old, she was given a gift that would change her life.
I love the house on fire so much. What should I read next?
Is it time? I think so. We've been saving one of our favorite recommendations, and we think you're finally ready.
Isabel Allende. And friends, as Jane turned from the tribes to the Trueba family, she realized she was the only one who saw the world. It's
It's all
Okay, baby. Quick fag. You know what? We'll change settings. Because it's alright using flappy paddle, but I prefer using stick shift. Because it's not that I'm not on 28 cars that I've got flappy paddles, they're all stick shifts.
Yeah. Go on. Right.
And so, yes, this bookstore always held a special place in James'
God knows where Adam's gone then.
When my book comes out, it would mean the world to me to have my launch party here.
Really?
I can't imagine doing it anywhere else.
We'd be so honored.
Which brings us here. Now,
It's really here. I'm a public freaking
Think I've got that fucking disease.
you know Mateo Kemp.
Oh, he's not allowed to read that book till he's 25 anyway. But when that day comes, I think he's gonna be very touched that I wrote him a note that was so thoughtful and lonely. I need to vent. Aneshka's offering guests a discount for paying in cash.
What?
So that she and my mother can pocket it. They act like we're running a backroom poker game, not a hotel. You have to help me get her out of here.
Sorry, but I'm not getting involved with the hotel right now.
Yes, two so far. I sent a very carefully. Tell stories is another. She's my favorite author of all time.
She's like my Stan Lee.
Oh, wow. What did you tweet?
it lagged out a bit. And then threw me out into the corner. Love the sound of this BMW.
Stay open. Jane, update your paperless post. Your dream party is back on track. I took care of everything, so call me back. I love you.
Took care of everything? How?
Remember when I was in People en Español's 50 most beautiful list?
You mentioned it once or twice.
A day. Well, I think Ariana, and she's going to do a feature on the party. I will bring the store tons of exposure, attention, and in the words of Anna, money, money, money.
What?
I told her everything Jen said about what the community will gain by having a physical space to shop, how the internet is ruining us all, bilingual bookstores, blah, blah, blah. And she said there's a story there.
But what does that have to do with Alejandro and Enrique's names?
Press plus electoral people's business.
And what if your calculation doesn't add up?
It will. Trust me. And I co-signed the lease on the book, so just to make everyone comfortable.
So if they can't pay their rent, we'll be responsible for it?
Yes, but you know how hard it works.
Of the Korea. So far, Korea's been alright. I've only just noticed your comments, dismiss. But yeah, I've only got to. I've just started N2, so I'm on Novice Series 2 at the moment. But yeah, I just got bored of time trialing and that. So I thought, well, it's about time that I start doing Korea. I've done it once on PS4, but it's a little bit different from going on towards PC. The vanilla game, what's that? I use it for the time trials, like the time attack and all that lot. So yeah, I've got Contents Manager, and I've got quite a few mods. So obviously Korea, there's no mods, it's basically your base game. So everything that you've got, without including DLCs, no DLCs are included onto it. But yeah, when I'm just messing about practice wise, and messing about on my Facebook channel, I basically ask people what they want to see, and basically try and get mods. Do need to upgrade put difficulty up. That was way too easy off that line. Yeah. I like Assetto Corsa compared to some of the games that I've been on lately. I feel a lot better in Assetto Corsa. I've not gone on to iRacing yet, but it is something that I'm looking at. Might as well finish this fag first because I can't drive.
Exactly the kind of speech Fabienne wanted. And friends, I don't think Jane would mind me saying that what she wrote was as hacky a monologue as the world has ever seen. Riddled with every cliché she could think of.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Oh, thank God for sponsors.
You are on fire.
Yeah. It's all a new learning curve, because obviously I've been PS4 since PS4 came out, I've only been on PC for the last 4 months, so I've noticed the difficulty. There's a lot more difficulty in PC than PS4. PS4 seemed way too easy, so it's a lot of learning at the moment and not trying to drive like how we're on PS4. Yeah. Don't claim that I'm best driver. I'm all rookie for PC at the moment. I've spent best part of 10 years on console, and yeah, I noticed the change when I moved over to PC, that it's a lot harder. Gameplay wise and the actual feel of it, I absolutely love it on PC. I can see myself not actually going back to consoles, because I'm getting too much enjoyment out of PC. But I think once I've got some actually experience at PC behind me, yeah, once I get some experience at PC behind me, it'll probably be looking at competitions and trying e-sport, but at the moment it's not worth going into e-sport, because I used to do the it's when I were on console, it were quite frustrating. It just seemed easier, and playing online, it were a crash fest. So you join online multiplayers and you're just getting binned off. Yeah. I am looking eventually, so I'm running a G29 at the moment with sequential shifter, standard pedals, but yeah, yeah. But yeah, the idea of it is obviously once I've got a bit more experience on quite a lot of racing games, such as Assetto Corsa, Project Cars 2, and then even all the way up to iRacing, is do all the upgrades to PC to basically run what I need to run, just to enter competitions, and then obviously upgrade the hardware. I've always said, so I've gone through Thrustmaster, I'm now on Logitech, and I've always said next wheel up, it has to be the money earners, which the Fanatec's. Nope, too fast. To be fair, I've not really touched the online servers on PC, just because I'm I'm one of them. If I've done something wrong, I'd rather give the places back, accept penalties, proper fair racing. I don't want to go online at the moment because of the experience and mess somebody's race up. So once I've got the experience, a better experience, obviously how the cars feel. Yeah. But once I get the experience on how the cars are moving on PC, it probably will be a launch onto online, and then just like you said, play it safe, and then go from there. It's like at the moment I've only put it on a pushing me onto grass. Project Cars, yes. Assetto Corsa, still getting used to weight transfers. So there's a lot of weight transfer, and obviously there's the downforce and everything else, and I weren't used to having it all on PS4, but to actually play the wheel on 100% force feedback, as much as I can actually use, I'm noticing the cars handle a lot differently, but I do love my GT3s and my GT4s and LMPs. I think the only ones that I'm not really keen on is when you go up to like F1. I'm not too keen on them. Don't mind the little single-seater open wheels. But it's one of them. It's the G29 Logitech Drive Force. But yeah, the gear shifter's the only thing that's been upgraded. Wait, is this one that I've just done?
I write about strong women with passionate hearts. It's all about their heart. It's what drives us and
Determines your fate. I'm sorry, see, you're talking.
Yeah. I've noticed it on a few other games because I play Euro Truck sim, an American truck sim, and there's quite a lot of flat spots in it, where sometimes the wheel's not picking up how it should be, and it feels like the wheel's not attached. Yeah, I tried configuring the wheel on Assetto Corsa, but tried configuring it, and it just felt really loose, and you weren't in control, and the hands and the wheel in game didn't match up. So I've just gone for default Logitech G29 setup and then changed it a little bit. I've heard of them. Because I know one of the streamers that I watch, he uses them. If you don't mind, and I'll pick it up after I've finished stream. So I think one of the streamers that I've watched before, called Jimmy on YouTube, he does a lot of Assetto Corsa stuff, and every time when he does his opening videos you can see that actually posted on front of his videos. A little bit up there. Ah. So it's a common thing on Assetto Corsa then. Didn't think I was going to stop there. Well, yeah, I've only just got up into streaming over the last couple of months. Started on PS4, on GT Sport. That's because I was doing the FIA manufacturers and national championships for GT Sport. So I thought, well, if I'm going PC, I might as well carry it on. Yeah, well, eventually I'm looking at probably real racing, because at the moment one of my jobs is I'm a motorsport marshal, so I am thinking about actually getting some real seat time at a couple of circuits, just so I can get a better understanding. So I know a couple of my mates have got their own go-karts, and they were racing like British Championships and all that lot. So I'm thinking, obviously, start at grassroots, and then it's one of the actual true drivers, yeah, I was going to say I've watched the documentary on gentleman drivers. It is a proper decent sport, because it is real racing. It's not all about sponsorships and all this lot. It's about people getting together at a racetrack and just basically doing what they enjoy. Like my mate from California who streams, and currently he's trying out for eSport on F119 at the moment. He's always says in his streams, it's one place where I want to go eventually. I absolutely love Greenhill. yeah, I absolutely love the circuit. It's like my favourite combination of this circuit. It's the Endurance Cup circuit, just because it links obviously this circuit that I'm doing now and the Nordschleife together, and it's just nice to have that different variant. So you've got your perfect opportunities to overtake on this section, but then you've got, once you go up into Nordschleife, you've got all your technical parts at track. But yeah, my mate from California who streams, who's going for eSport next year, he's always said when it comes to the point that the actual racing's not fun, it's time to stop. Yeah. I think it is one of the things that I want to do. Because I've been to Isle of Man TT. I've been over there 4 times, once as a spectator, 3 times as a marshal. I had a chance to go to Malta this year in October, but due to all the rest of the stuff that's happening with different circuits at the moment, I can't commit to Malta in October. I've got Goodwood Festival of Speed next year, and then trying to get on 2021 Le Mans and do the 24-hour Le Mans and marshal that. Yeah, that's the only reason why I play quite a lot of racing games, because I enjoy going around the different circuits and driving the different cars. It's like just being in a BMW Z4, and now I'm going into a BMW M3. You can notice the difference.
Again? I have to go to the bathroom. Again? My tummy's so...
It's always nice. I got into marshalling because I enjoy the sport. I enjoy racing. The only type of racing that I don't really like is F1 at the moment, is because the amount of stuff that's happening with F1 at the moment, I'm not too keen about stuff that's happening, and it's not really appealing. But stuff like the touring cars, WEC, DTM, yeah, pretty much. Nobody really wants pineapples. But yeah, it's one of them. I'd rather watch Formula E over F1 or Formula 4 or Formula 2 or even Formula 3. I'd rather watch them than watch F1. There's no drivers that I actually enjoy watching from F1. Even though most of the drivers have come up through karting, and it's like Alonso, because obviously the marshalling that I do, because it's MSUK and CIK and FIA marshalling, Alonso is the one of the directors for the CIK and FIA, and I've met him in person, met him last year at a karting world championship, and he's a good bloke to talk to, but the driving styles are him in F1 are a bit like him with the BMW that's just come into me. So yeah, obviously there's that risk factor, but oh, did I? It looked like he went for a dive down curb. I was gonna say, is it Kim? Yeah. So the only thing about this car, it's really, really slidey on back end. Yeah. It's one of them, it's typical driver. Yeah. You leave the gap open, or as we said, leave door open, and they're gonna go for that gap. Just yeah, it's like at the moment I've got it on 89%, just so I can get used to it. Yeah, so when I first started playing it, it was set to 98. Yeah, so I've got it on 89% at the moment. Oh, I've got that beamer up my arse again. One gear. Well, it's just getting used to it, and then once I get used to how they are, and then I feel a little bit more comfortable, it'll go up, and then it kind of shocks the system up when I get too comfortable. Settings, so yeah, it's like at the moment I'm only because I'm only doing the first part of Korea. It's stock cars, so the pickup's not as good as GT3 and GT4s and all the other race cars out there, which it helps in a way because I get used to the basics of how cars feel. Cooked it. Try that again. way overcooked it going into the final corner. First bend at final lap. Yeah, I'm gonna say all. Yeah, as soon as I've stopped streaming, I'll go back onto my Twitch account and I'll go onto the website, and then it gives me something to obviously look at, and then gives me something new to try. Because it's like at the moment, especially with this car, because to me, an M3, this M3 that I'm in, it's more of a drift car. So I'm too heavy-footed on power for this car. So when I do actually put throttle down, the back end just spins up. Well, it does feel more like a drift car, a drift style of car. With a couple of tweaks to tune up, just throw it in and hope for the best. Shouldn't have downgeared there because I sent myself sideways and spun up. Yeah, that'll work, and then I'll be able to have a look. And then from there, it just makes it easier. It saves me routing through chat. But yeah, it's still quite new to all this, so, well, from PC side, so any help, it'll go down a treat. It's like when I first started setting up and setting up how I wanted my stream to look, and then obviously getting it so I could actually stream, even down to obviously sorting a few bits out that needed to be sorted with PC. I've met quite a few people over the last month or so that's basically helped my Facebook channel, my Facebook page get better, setting up obviously the thing that I used to stream, stuff like that, advising me what stuff to go out and buy, to obviously help with streams, such as microphones, monitors, stuff like that. So I've been getting advice off quite a lot of people, and they're like my go-tos. Right, what's just popped up on that screen?
so happy. See, I told you could trust me.
Wow, she's good. She should join Garn's Orlando-based acting troupe. I hate to tell you this. Mother,
I've just lost my mob
But you were always hating
chats.
Maybe you're lying right now to convince me not to trust him.
Really?
Just give us a couple of minutes. Channel. Right. For some strange reason, my mob chat just freaked out and crashed. There we're back. But I've just put my Twitch chat up just as backup. Yeah, but chat's back up. I think it just timed out. Because I don't actually just stream to one channel now. Normally I do Twitch, Facebook and YouTube all at the same time. But there's about a 30-second delay on Facebook. About 10-second delay on YouTube. And then obviously instant on Twitch. So I use a different chat instead of basically just looking at all three different streams. It all just filters into one for me, so it makes it a little bit easier. But yeah, one of my mates from California that I've met through streaming, he sorted all that out for me and made sure that we're all up and working. Just can't get this first place. I'll either going too fast or too slow. Yeah, it's I've got quite a few reasons why I multi-stream. Facebook, there's a lot of my friends at the moment that have problems getting onto other things such as like YouTube and Twitch, because the classed as disabled. So obviously to make it easier to them, so they can still obviously enjoy and watch, because they've got Facebook accounts. I set my Facebook up to stream to them, and then my YouTube is basically carrying on from my PS4 streaming. But out of the three, I do prefer Twitch, because obviously when I'm going into obviously the sim kind of games, and I'm like on Euro Truck Sim or an American Truck Sim or anything like any other games like that, where it's a lot more simulated and a lot more relaxed. I like to have my own music playing, and the amount of copywriting laws that are on Facebook and YouTube, you can't get away with it. So I do like Twitch for that. It just feels everybody is streaming to Twitch, so obviously it's quite hard to get followers or subscribers. Yeah, it is something I do need to set up. 'Cause my Facebook's pretty much set up for my Facebook page, so that's auto done. I post something on Instagram with all my hashtags and all that lot, and it automatically uploads to my Facebook, which saves me a job. But the next one is obviously remodeling Twitch and making it quite personalised. Yeah, but it's like quite a lot of people that I've met through obviously streaming, even people that I've met over Facebook streaming. It's one of those, if you're not getting no comments, I'm not one of those type of people that'll basically just talk about anything when there's nobody talking. I like people that are actually in the stream and talking, and that's how I've met most of the Facebook followers that I've got on my page, because it does help that way. Twitch, it's quite hard because you don't know who you're talking to, and most of the people they'll watch you stream for about 3-4 seconds after ads, and by that time you've got chance to basically say anything, they're gone. But it's one of them things. It's a lot of learning. Yeah, it's one thing. I have got the bots. I have got bots, but at the moment I've not put them on, because when I set the streams up, I end up forgetting, but the streaming software that I use, it does have bots included, so it is a full package. Nearly into over. Yeah, I've seen follow bots. Yeah, the bots that I've got at the moment when I enable them, they're all chat bots. So certain, say with you talking at the moment, and I've not had a chance to look over to my second screen, they'll actually start a conversation with you, but it's getting round to obviously setting it up so it'll actually pick up certain conversations and then start talking back. I don't know. I've not actually looked at how many people are in, how many are actually in chat. Because I've just had my Streamlab. Yeah. I've heard people using follow bots when they first start up to basically boost the views, to get more people to look, but it's one of them. If people want to actually look at the streams and be in the streams, there would be. But it's one of them. Yeah, I'm one of them. I've always earned it. It's like my Facebook page at the moment. I started it about a month after I got my PC. So that's been running for, yeah, I'm pretty much on most days, apart from when I'm away working at race circuits. But my Facebook page, that's been built up from ground, and that's currently at about 132 followers. So that's obviously built up, and because the amount of streaming and the amount of people that I'm actually meeting over the last 2 months, cooked it. It's kind of helped because they're following the stream. I'll start that again. They're following the stream, and then obviously they're getting the mates to follow, which I always say to everybody on Facebook, it is a massive help. If they're helping me, it works better for us all. So yeah, I've got 132 followers on Facebook, and that's just been built over 2 months. Twitch, not that many followers. I think there's only about 4 or 5 followers on Twitch, and then my YouTube channel, which is about 32. So not massive numbers, but I were having a conversation with somebody other day on my Facebook while I was streaming. I said the only thing, don't get me wrong, I'd love to have 2,000-3,000 followers, stupid amount of followers and subscribers, and all this lot, and people helping out with the channel, but it's always in the back of my mind when I do go live and I've got that many people, it's talking to them, because I've been on like Stone Mountain, for example. Stone Mountain's live feed, you go onto it, is currently streaming nothing but Apex Legends at the moment, and to watch his chat feed, how fast his chat feed goes, it's one of those, I like to reply to everybody that talks on stream. If I've got such as like 2,000 followers or subscribers, whatever I'm on, I feel that I'll be losing out on them. Yeah. But yeah, so I've got like every second there's about 100 comments coming in every second. I'll feel bad because I'll only have a quick glance. I'll be able to read 10-15 comments, but then the other 90 comments I've missed. Yeah, I think it all depends on the person, but it's one of those that I like to engage with everybody. Yeah. Because I think there's quite a few big streamers that I watch, and try talk to and all this lot, but some of the chats that I've been in, the chat just goes absolutely stupid. But it's one of them things. I'm not here to be big. I don't want to do it as some people do it as a full-time job. I do it because I enjoy it, and it's one of my hobbies. I love playing games. Yeah. It's like I've said, sharing new content, sharing how you find the game, and oh no, it's like I've put up in the description. I'll never say, oh well, this is where you pay the money, and all this lot. I'll never put that out. I've always gone out and bought all my stuff myself. But it's like in in the description I've put if you'd like to support the channel with so I can get new contents. It's completely up to people, but it's not one of those I'm constantly checking because I really don't see the point. If I want something, I'll go out and get it. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Well, it's one of these things. It's like the Facebook thing. Yeah, it's what did I put for this description? We'll just have a ganders. Yeah, so new career set ready to race. Like and sub. Follow me on Facebook, and then put Facebook channel in, and then support the channel at, and then, but I've left that up at bottom because I don't see point in having it right up the top. I'd rather it be down and out of the way, and then if somebody stumbles across it and they donate. It's one of them things I'm not right bothered. But I'm not here to make money because it's one of them. You've got to put a lot of hard work into it, and when you're putting work into such as driving around a track, it's not really a hobby. It turns into work, and I get paid to go to work, and I earn quite a bit from what I do away from streaming. So it is one of them. I don't want to go on to that yet. Don't want to go on to novice freeze, but yeah, it's one of them things. It's if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. I'm not gonna turn around and go, well, we're in the next 3 months. If I've not made a single penny, I'm gonna stop streaming because I don't see the point in it. I stream because I enjoy it. But I think it'll be one of them where I'll call it a night. 'Cause, been on roughly about 2 hours now, and just before that, I've done a 3.5 hour stream on Facebook for one of my mates who's disabled. But yeah, don't want to be sounding rude, but game and niche corner, so you something to get the followers. Have a great evening. I'm making one last round. I'll say before I go to bed. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have a shut stream down. Have a look at that link that you sent me. Probably get a try out. just before I go to bed, and that. See if it works. But I'll give you a message over Twitch. If it works and if I find it a little bit better. But it has been nice talking to you. And hopefully when I'm next on Twitch, I might see you again soon. But yeah, I'll let you get off, and it's been nice talking to you and nice meeting you, mate. And I'll see you later.